Spencer Lazara, MMA interviews. I am in the room of Francisco Rivera. Fights this Saturday night. The main prelim, Fox Sports 1 live against Urijah Faber. Got to be the biggest fight for you, biggest name fight for you in your career to this point.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Urijah Faber's, an icon. He's been around for a while, a long time. He's top of the, MMA charts for a long time. Former bantamweight champion, or former featherweight champion, WC champion. He's fought for the bantamweight title 2 or 3 times. So, it's definitely going to be an honor to be able to fight this guy.
Talk about what he brings to the table skill set wise. Very obviously experienced and well rounded. Yeah,
definitely. Urijah's tough. He's known for his toughness. He's cardio's and wrestling is top notch. So I'm definitely looking forward to putting on a scrap against him and pulling out this huge win for me.
For you, usually like to use your power in the stand-up department. Safe to say that's what you're looking to do. But what have you done, to work on make sure that you're able to keep it there?
Yeah, definitely. I'm always looking for the knockout. I've always been an aggressive stand-up Muay Thai kickboxer, so definitely that's my bread and butter. But I had a fight going against Urijah. I know he's gonna try to wrestle me and put me against the cage and try to take me down. So I definitely worked a lot of wrestling and jiu-jitsu and some ground. A lot of all my guys over there, all in MMA, all the guys at CSW, I went to a few different gyms to get some different looks. So it's definitely going to be a good fight. I'm well prepared, so I can't wait to fight.
You've had some issues with your hand in the recent past. Didn't have any problems last fight, correct?
Oh, the last fight I did break it again.
Break it again? Yeah,
against Mizugaki. But I took the time off to really get some rehab on it, a lot of therapy. Get it back to being strong again, so, I made sure before I accepted the fight that my hand was 100% and, it's good to go. I can't wait.
How have you been able to push through that in fights? And does it enter your head, going into fights like, is it a process at all or is it just kind of go out there and bang?
Whatever happens, happens. It's a fight. Anything can happen, it can happen to him, it can happen to anybody. If it happens to me, it happens, but I'm definitely going to fight through it like always and keep trying to do what I do best, and that's knock him out.
Mizugaki was a guy who was able to take, surprisingly, I thought, some of your best shots. It was a close fight. What did you feel like in your performance, and what could you take out of that, your first loss in a long time?
Yeah, definitely. I learned a lot from that fight. It wasn't my best performance, but, I definitely hurt him a few times. I cut him up both his eyes. So it's definitely fighting him, being that experience that he has, I was able to do a lot of things. After the first round, he caught me with the first punch, so I kind of threw my game off. But definitely, went back to the drawing board, we got back, meeting up and getting a new game plan for the next fight, and now it's Urijah Faber, so now it's definitely, going to be a good fight on Saturday.
Have you been working some specialty guillotine defense maybe with Eric Paulson over there at CSW? Urijah is known for having a good guillotine, of course.
Yeah, just stay away from it. Don't let him, try to get me anywhere close to my neck. So it's definitely, worked on a lot of stuff. So, hopefully, I won't have to use none of that. Definitely going to keep it standing and hopefully, bang it out a little bit and, do what I do best.
Seems like you're at a really good place in your career as well. You've got a good girlfriend here. You're happy. You've got your kids. You've been spending a lot of time with them, going hiking and whatnot. Talk about the place you are in your career and how that helps you, gives you motivation and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely. My girlfriend, hopefully soon to be wife, I got my kids. Definitely a huge part of, being successful and definitely keeping my head straight and training good and making sure, everything's intact and my career's first and foremost, having their support and being able to feed my family, take care of them is definitely, that much push in me when I train. I train for them, I fight for them, and being able to do things with them after each fight is just, that much more, exciting during fight week.
Your home here has been Mandalay Bay of late and MGM a little bit. Talk about that and fighting once again here in Vegas.
And Vegas is Vegas, it's fight capital of the world. Being able to fight here is still, an honor. A lot of guys has fought here. Everybody, all the champions, boxing champions, UFC champions, and I've had plenty of fights here too, so it's just like home. It's just like any other fight, so definitely it's not going to affect me in any way, so ready to perform Saturday.
Excited to see it this Saturday night, live Fox Sports 1, the head prelim heading into the main event. Anything else you'd like to say?
Thanks, Spencer, for coming through and doing this again. Everybody, thank you guys for support, and thanks to my team at All In MMA, Eric Polson, the CSW, all my strength coaches, Sam Choi at Peak Boot Camp, M-Body, Marcus at M-Body Strength. Thank you guys.
There you have it. Cisco Rivera, Spencer Lazara. Thanks for watching.